What's up, motherfuckers? Or motherfucker, I got one person here. Can you hear me? Yep, I see it. Hey, who's in chat? What's up? Anybody's more than welcome to jump in here with me and chit chat. I always feel like a loser just talking by myself. I could watch a video and react to it though. Something like that. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so let's get into it here. I'll take this image off of here, I guess. And welcome. It's been kind of a slow week for me. Had a little bit of time off. And I figured, fuck it, might as well stream, talk to my people. We learned not too long ago that Sam has Hollywood looks. He's been compared to a Brad Pitt, which is interesting to me. So I figured we'd kick a old school Cyclops. That's his old name. Kick a Cyclops video over here. Get that going.
Well, I got kind of a beef mess. You know, I saw a picture of you. You're an okay looking guy. Why are you behind that microphone?
I like the setup.
Why don't you try, like, one time show your face? It might be better.
I've shown my face mad times.
You do?
Is this the same Sam that we have now?
Mad pictures.
Is it the same Samerisms?
If you're looking right now.
Or a different Sam?
Not behind the mic.
Eyes. I don't see the mouth. Hey, just my opinion. Your clothes, man. You have some serious thought.
I like how he says the mouth. He's like, I don't know about the eyes, man. I don't see the mouth.
I just think sometimes it looks kind of goofy. I mean, it's cool once or twice, but it's like a costume. You took them off. You wear some other clothes one time. It I don't know. It made you look more serious.
Okay.
So nervous.
Okay, you don't care.
No,
okay,
I get bitches and pussy, so I don't care what no nigga who doesn't get bitches and pussy cares.
You're calling me a bitch faggot?
No, I just said I don't care what a nigga who doesn't get pussy says. So. Unless you got a stable full of bitches, then don't tell me how to dress.
Is this a different Sam Hill? Do you think that the one we have now is like an impersonator?
Well, I don't know if I didn't like your call, but this is your beef that I didn't like your call.
I know it's not. Okay, well, I got a bigger beef, but I would just repeat myself that you would be pussy whipped. It turned out that the reason you don't want to go on, except if you have money, is you're pussy whipped. And that's a...
Now, Sam was the snowball in the avalanche with this theory.
Okay, you love your wife.
No, honestly, I had nothing to do with pussy whip. It's personal. I wouldn't waste the fucking time.
What are you talking about?
Dude, I had over 1,000 Twitter followers before I did YouTube.
Okay.
I don't need to do this. And maybe that hasn't dawned on people. You think No. I chill. This is justifiable money. Like, this is okay to do. I never knew what Reddit was. I just made a video one day about Opie and they're getting paid money. And my bitch might say, why are you wasting time? But if she didn't say that, I wouldn't waste my time anyway.
So you're just wasting your time here?
No, I'm not wasting my time, but I'm saying I wouldn't waste my time in the context of they're trying to shut me down at every turn. If I was allowed to just fucking do this, I wouldn't ask you niggas for money. I was making money off of ad revenue. When the fuck? I'll ask you niggas for money to get the train tickets. When did I ever ask for money outside of that? Never. I just fucking...
they're trying to shut you down. Wow.
All right, shut up. I just relied.
How's everybody doing in chat?
Outside of the train.
Yeah, this is where Sam Hill comes from. This is his origin.
That up. I never asked y'all for money. I just relied because I made enough ad revenue, so that didn't matter to me.
Other than his mother's cunt. Oh!
But they're fucking with that.
You should have gone.
Yeah, I should have, could have, would have, but yeah, I should have went there. Black guy with fucking his cop, who's the ex. His producer.
Oh wow, he got really. He almost swallowed that big fucking tongue. Listen.
Yeah, I should have went there. Black guy with fucking his cop, who's the ex.
Here comes.
His producer is the cop and has his connection. What a but. Yeah, I should have went there. Black guy with fucking his cop, who's the ex. His producer is the cop and has his connections. And when I had me arrested, because they said I physically threatened them. I saw what was happening, so I wasn't going to waste the time.
So what happened there was that Kyle was asking for money from his audience, and he got like $400 to go to Compound Media, and he was going to sit in the audience, and it was going to be this big thing, and then he just never ended up going, and this was the reasoning he gave.
Is that playing the race card? They're going to get you because you're black? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm going to say they're going to get me because they said on Twitter to strangers I physically threatened them.
But you didn't.
I know.
They don't have problems.
You're making my point, stupid.
He was just being paranoid.
But the point
he should have went.
He said it. Stupid, dummy, you're not listening.
Gone.
He said it, but he's the ex-cop who works. I never been to New York like that. He's the ex-fucking pension-getting cop guy from New York. He obviously has connections. So if I showed the fuck up, he said, well, that guy physically threatened us online.
Okay, you got a point. The point is, if you get arrested,
I got a point.
Instead of begging for $95, you're...
Sam is so grating. Having a discussion with him, if he's trying to grind your gears, like that's the perfect... He's like the perfect storm of annoying when he's coming after you like he just did right there. Like, he goes on this long rant, Kyle does, and then all he's got to say is...
Okay, you got a point. The point is, if you get...
He's got a point, right?
Arrested,
I got a point.
Instead of begging for $95, your face would be all over New York media.
What media is Compound getting?
Can you imagine his face being all over New York media?
Fuck would I've trolled Compound Media, so now I'm getting media. What the fuck are you talking about? They don't get media. How the fuck me trolling them is gonna get media? What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Times Square, Kyle's face is on there, but the pop filter's right there still though.
It's some fucking loser podcast Tranthony's running out of his fucking basement. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What media would have I gotten? This isn't Opie and Anthony 2005. We're doing assault on the media, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you get media, the New York Daily, because...
Oh, yeah, New York Daily News would have talked about the nigger who showed up outside the studio and got arrested because the cop producer said he was going to harass
He
him.
said
What are
it,
you
not
talking
me.
about, dog? You're not saying shit. You're saying dumb shit. You're saying retarded shit right now.
Come on. I don't know. So basically, you didn't go there because you were afraid of being arrested. Okay.
Yeah, I've always said that.
Yeah, I just don't agree with you. For the sake of the podcast, you should have done it, and then you would be begging for $95.
Well, no. All right, so I go down there, and after they said, what's her name on Twitter, you're physically threatening us. Plus, his producer is an ex-cop getting a pension, so he has no connections in New York City. I'm some guy from Rhode Island, never been there, but I'm just going to show up and I get arrested there. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I saw the setup coming about. I saw their original plan to do a false copyright strike, which I won. I saw their plan a mile away, so I'm just gonna walk into their plan. No, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna walk into it.
So if you go to jail,
Joined or thank you, Wells Angel.
You phone in from jail if you can. Make a better podcast.
This is where Sam reveals his troll.
Right. You're retarded.
He gives you a way out. He lets you know.
Yeah, I make a jail from podcast. I make a podcast from jail.
But even Kyle whiffed that out.
You can make a better
Yeah.
Original plan to do a false copyright strike, which I won. I saw their plan a mile away, so I'm just gonna walk into their plan. No, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna walk into it.
So if you go to jail,
joined or thank you, Wells Angel.
You phone in from jail if you can. Make a better podcast.
See now, Sam. Come on now.
Jail.
It's funny.
All right, you're retarded. I make a better podcast.
Retarded.
Yeah. I make a jail from podcast. I make a podcast.
Now, to be fair, this is the first time that Kyle got wore down to the point where he, Kyle got wore down to the point where he hung up. Let's see, what do I have queued up here? Oh, okay, yeah, this.
We're called upon the worst.
So Gay Lance was like, "Hey, I'm Bleach. Can you put my video up on the screen?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess." And so they're doing that. And it's like this speech, and it has hints of anti-Semitism, which I guess drove Sam crazy.
In any generation.
And feel like this anti-unbleached anger again. So Sam's all fired up.
To be a fucking man.
Is this like the final solution?
It gets there.
Confusion. Anime. Homosexuality.
Hey.
Transgenders.
My bad, bro. I thought my dog came home, but this guy.
All right, so this guy that's interrupting this little speech. His name's Dave the Chicago something or other. He's a guy that's anti-Mersh and anti-Revenge of the Sis, all that stuff. And he makes videos and stuff like that. Well, he came on there, and he was like a decent guest, I guess, for Matt. But as soon as Gay Lance got on there, he's like, "Who's this fucking goofy weirdo?" Blah blah blah, and dude bounced out real quick. Well, then he just bounced back in with some balls, apparently. Which he is a goofy fucker. If you would have heard it, you'll hear him.
You got on as a faggot.
Oh, shit.
I'll just let it play.
I just wanted to call and say that, bro.
Oh, man.
For calling me a goofball, and I lost my dog.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
Tell that dude what men do is not act like total bitches, like when they don't even know somebody. I could just look at his face though, and can you look at his face honestly?
Like this guy, I don't think he's ever had his balls busted. I think that's what's going on here.
Unbleached, I'm gonna call you Unbleached because I don't know your name. Look at his face.
Like he's never had to deal with somebody being like,
of of a creep.
Get lost, you
And
know.
he pissed me
My
off.
name is Gay Lance.
What's your name, bitch?
Gay Lance.
Oh, you are gay then. Yeah, I could tell with the face, with your face.
What's wrong with his gayness?
That makes sense, bro, because I was like, what is he talking about? The day is nigh. I'm wearing a little tight blue shirt, and I'm talking shit on the internet. Bro, you just strike me as a faggot.
We got to get through this, though, because all three of us
And a bitch.
don't like Mersh. We want to not like Mersh.
Yeah, Mersh is a bitch, too. Him and that bitch in the blue shirt look like the type of guys that would, like,
He has to get
hang out together and act like fucking broads.
Got a point there.
Dude, look at that dude's little fucking... Look at that dude's face in that blue shirt. The day is nigh.
Now, what's weird here is Lance just sits here and takes it. I don't understand this. It's odd.
With the music in the background? What a fucking pussy.
I gotta find that. It'll be a
Who is that guy? What's his name? What's his channel?
This is.
He's like, get this goofball.
I'll be right
oh, man,
back.
if I would have found my dog, I wouldn't have called you back.
You did find him?
Nah, bro, I thought he was at the back door.
Oh.
I said if I found him, I wouldn't have called you back.
Oh, okay.
What city is that faggot from?
He's out in Toronto. I mean, not Toronto. He's in Florida.
Oh, another fucking weirdo. Florida. Of course, Merch, Florida. Faggot and blue shirt, Florida.
Jesus.
Blue shirt photo. That's cool.
There's a lot of fucking fags down there, dude. They're just pussies.
What's up, Macro?
Staying all day. Hey, but my bad, bro. I was just
You're breaking
calling
their
you back
hearts.
to call that dude a bitch.
I thought you would get along.
Yeah, we were before he said anything. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I'm here.
He's just listening.
Oh, what's your name, bro? Hey, what's your name, bro?
My name's Lance.
Oh, Gay Lance? Is that really your name?
Yeah.
And where are you from in Florida?
Tampa.
Tampa?
It's not.
I'm from
serious.
Tampa. Did you hear how he said that? What a fucking faggot. Hey, Lance, how old are you? Gay Lance?
29.
29? Why do you sound like that, bro?
I don't know.
Put some bass in your voice, little bitch. You were talking shit earlier. What's up now?
Nothing.
I visit Florida. What bars do you go to? The gay ones?
Yes.
Like what non-gay ones?
None.
They're pretty good.
Oh, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend,
No.
Lance?
No.
You don't have a girlfriend, Lance? You're 29?
I'm gay.
Lance, let's be serious. You're a straight man who can't get a girlfriend and thinks about being gay.
Maybe.
So what?
Maybe.
So what? So what? I don't know. So what, right? It's 2019. It's all good, right, Lance?
I don't know, man. I don't really know what you're saying.
Well, I don't know, man. I just call myself Gay Lance. I'm a grown man who just called myself Gay Lance twice.
This is a crazy.
Yeah, it's the moniker I go by.
Don't you think, like, maybe your dad, if he's alive or dead or watching you from heaven, would be like, damn, I raised that kid, and now he calls himself Gay Lance twice.
Maybe.
Like, don't you feel?
Oh, my name.
Don't you feel bad for your dead father, bro?
If I saw
He's alive. I don't speak to him, though.
Heaven.
I would hate that to fucking
Dun, dun.
disappoint my father and be a little faggot in life.
Yeah, I could see that.
Jeez, you're burying him.
You could see that, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to change? Are you going to go to Christ and say, Jesus, I'm sorry for being a faggot and talking shit
He'll forget.
and saying shit I wouldn't say to people's face and calling myself Gay Lance at age 29?
No.
You're not gonna do that?
No.
All right.
So you're just gonna continue being a faggot then, huh?
We got off on the wrong foot here, David. We're all having just some fun here.
I know. Me too. I'm having fun too.
Did you see that Lance has a pink watch too?
Does he really, bro?
Yeah.
I didn't really, pay too much attention. I just saw him with that weird music and that, I don't know what that shirt was. It was real tight on him. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not hip to the homo,
came at the wrong time.
style.
This guy, I don't know, man. He's like so
bro. I lost my
thin-skinned.
dog, Gay Lance.
Yeah, he's a
Goofball.
little pissed off about that, so he took it out on you. No big deal.
It's all good.
I don't know. I guess I used to be like that.
But Gay Faggot Lance, you shouldn't really say anything because I know you think it's the internet and you could just
Look
talk
at that face.
crazy. But I mean, you should try to like be more like talk how you would in real life and how you would on the internet. Don't be two different people. Oh, I'm just gonna run my mouth and say stupid sly comments in the internet. I mean, I guess you can I guess you could do whatever you want, but you should try to be more like
I'll do that.
consistent.
People talk
Because
slang.
you don't. I guarantee you don't call anybody goofy or say any slick
See,
shit
he's
to
hung up
people,
on that
like,
goofy
on the
shit.
street or who you just met.
Yeah. People talk sly on me all the time. You can't take the cheese every time. You can't get mad every time.
No,
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anything.
No, I thought I found my dog, and then I was pissed. And I came back. I'm like,
Him and this
did that kid call
fucking
me
dog, man.
Are you really a homosexual, Lance? Are you?
I don't know about this David Walsh guy.
Bleached?
I don't know. I can't confirm or
He's
deny.
settled
That's for
down.
me to that's for me to know and you to find out.
I don't know. I like Gay
Suck
Lance,
your
I'm
man.
pretty sure I already know you're a fucking faggot. Who would say
I
that's
just
for
don't,
me
I
to
just
know
don't
and you
like
to find
talking
out?
to you. I
A
don't
homo.
have anything to say to you.
Yeah, you're hurting our.
Any straight man. Actually, there's two options at this point. You're a fucking
Wow, listen to that
homo,
Chicago
or
accent.
you're a
Any street man.
I
A
don't have
homo.
anything to say to you.
Yeah, you're hurting our.
Any straight man. Actually, there's two options at this point. You're a fucking
He's like a
homo,
Matthew
or you're
Weaver.
a straight guy who acts like a homo and says things like,
Oh, come on, Jimmer.
that's for me to know and you to find out. I'm a straight guy,
Yeah,
but
anyway,
I
that's
act like
enough
a
of
faggot.
that. What else do I got going on? Yeah. I haven't even seen this. I can watch a little bit of this. Hopefully Joe doesn't fuck me.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
And just keep going. It's tough for people right now. Whew, and I know people are getting censored, and what the hell, what are we going to do about it? You wanted to talk about that. It's terrible.
Yeah, for sure. And we were, as we got here, Jamie was informing me that there's some new YouTube policy that is saying, what was the descriptions of our podcast?
Number 1357 got a human review with harmful or dangerous acts. That's you
What
and
was
Ari
the
just
subject?
talking.
Do you remember what we talked about? We probably joked around about harmful or dangerous acts.
Yeah, so I mean, it's discussing it, but I think that they're saying it's in the video of it. Like they're saying, is this in your video? And
All right, so I've been getting a lot of copyright strikes. Just for, and I've been fair using them even. It's weird, but I think there's some type of huge crackdown coming down with YouTube right now. It seems like, because I got another one not too long ago for something inane, and Movie Dude had his channel completely just fucking wiped out. So I don't know.
I would say no.
No.
It's just discussing it. So I don't know.
So can we appeal that, or is that it?
Maybe they want to
That's
open
it.
a dialogue. Oh, that's it?
That's it. Yeah.
It's
It's
being
not open.
appealed through a deeper process right now, and we'll wait to see what they say. But this is just a very new thing that just happened within the last 2 weeks on YouTube, and we're probably one of the first channels to get it.
Have we had one of our guys look at the video to see if they can find something that they think
Yeah,
is
you
harmful?
should research and find
That's
out what
why
exactly.
it was broken into clips and put on the clips channel, and those were all allowed.
He was probably talking about monkeys ripping each other's nuts off. That's what he always goes to that.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was a different person
A
that looked
different
at it.
person,
and a
probably.
different
So
person.
Okay, like Jamie, you don't understand how powerful an orangutan is. It can rip your balls off, dude.
Objective, then
I believe
maybe.
so,
yeah.
I have to say, I'm rather staggered at what they allow and don't allow. I am so glad I'm fucking old, because I'll be passing away from this fucking realm soon enough. Please, God. Nothing makes any fucking sense.
It doesn't
at
make
all.
sense, but I think it's fascinating. It's interesting to watch all these different people scrambling for control. You know,
Is that what they're doing?
yeah, they're scrambling for control. They want to control the way people communicate, and they also.
All right, Roseanne.
Nothing makes any
Roseanne
fucking
is
sense.
obviously
It doesn't
At
make
all.
sense, but I think it's fascinating.
Okay, she either has lice or she's on heavy drugs or both right here. Oh, she.
A different person, probably. So it's subjective, then maybe. Yeah.
I have to say,
look at
I'm
that.
rather staggered at what they allow and don't allow. I am so glad I'm fucking old, because I'll be passing away from this fucking realm soon enough.
Jesus.
Please,
It's
God.
not that
Nothing
bad.
makes any fucking sense.
It doesn't
at
make
all.
sense, but I think it's fascinating. It's interesting to watch all these different people scrambling for control. You know,
No, Joe. She didn't want to commit suicide because it's so boring. It's a whole different reason.
Is that what they're doing?
yeah, they're scrambling for control. They want to control the way people communicate, and they also want to make a profit. See, part of this is they're incentivizing people to do shows that they can profit off of. So if you have a show that has no bad language, if you have a show that has no controversial topics, those shows are more appealing to advertisers. So for them as a business, they'll look at someone like me and say, well, this is a limited advertiser option. But I just think they're looking at it incorrectly. You know, if you looked at the popularity of it, you'd say, well, there's a lot of people that are paying attention to this. Just find the right ads. Find ads for...
See, demonetization doesn't bother me as much as just getting rid of the content altogether, because you can always use YouTube to, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's not what I use it for at all. But if you wanted to promote yourself in a way to make money off it eventually, there's always avenues to do that without getting ad revenue, right? I mean, you can use PayPal or Patreon, whatever, right? But so the demonetization thing, I don't get the fiddle out and start playing a sad song at all, necessarily, because I get it. It's a business move. They're, like Joe just said, broke it down basically right there.
I don't know, find ads for shit that's a little bit more risky. I don't know what that would be. Corvettes, whiskey, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to sell. But it's not like we're not saying dangerous things like encouraging people to do harmful things or asking people to do illegal things.
Then
we're just
you must
people
have done
talking.
something. Maybe you don't realize it.
I don't think so. I think what it's more like is they've got very rigid ideas of what is or is not suitable for advertising. And maybe this is coming down from the ad executives. Maybe this is coming down from the people that are at the top that have a much more progressive stance on things. What you'd call progressive. More, I would say, like hard left, like a more hard left stance.
You mean censors?
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Censors.
And they think it's okay. And they think it's there's a lot of people that are getting censored that are not just people that are on the right, which I'm not on the right, but people that are journalists.
Middle?
I'm certainly more in the middle. Like I just came from a gun range.
Check it out. That's who's getting it. That's who's getting
The middle, the middle's too far left now, if that makes any sense.
the axe, or people in the middle, because it is a war between those two, far right and far right.
When someone says they're in the middle, I'd rather they said they're not on the spectrum at all, because at least I could respect that. But to be in the middle is just kind of like a safe move, right?
Left
Yes.
factions.
And they're
to
so
control
similar.
labor.
Well, they control the way people communicate and talk, too. It's just people like controlling people. It's a natural thing. People want other people to comply. When you see all these riots and like these protests where people are screaming at each other, they want power. I mean, whether it makes any sense or not, it's not like these people are in a position to actually do anything with that power, but they want people to comply. When they're yelling at someone, they want people to decide that this person's good or this person's bad, or they're right or they're wrong. I mean, this is what a lot of it is. It's a psychological game.
It's just it's a social experiment.
How do you guys feel about Ben Shapiro? I've never talked about this on my program, but this was a fucking dope ass little thing that happened here.
Caitlyn Jenner honored with the Arthur Ashe.
This happened a
Award
while
at the
ago.
ESPYs. Did she deserve it? Was it the right choice? Here she was last night on ABC. Take a look.
But like this, I feel like this was one of the things that skyrocketed Ben Shapiro. Because he was able to flip a lot of people on the transgender issue by the way that this thing acted.
All across the world, at this very moment,
Not this thing.
there are
another
young
thing.
people coming to terms with being transgender. They're learning that they're different, and they're trying to figure out how to handle that on top of every other problem that a teenager has. They're getting bullied. They're getting beaten up. They're getting murdered. And they're committing suicide. But this transition has been harder on...
All right, can we get some statistics on that shit? I mean, when you say they're getting murdered, like how many per capita?
me than anything I could imagine. And that's the case for so many others besides me.
Like, are they getting murdered at the same rate that everybody else is getting murdered? That's something that could be included in that.
For that reason alone, trans people deserve something vital. They deserve your respect. I'd like to thank, personally, my buddy Diane. So, you know...
Oh yeah, we can skip a bunch of this shit.
You can only...
So he's
Entertainment
getting
Senior
the
Editor
award.
Tour.
They're kind of bouncing
Joining me now
around
in the
here.
audience, Shagun Oduolowu, entertainment journalist, Zoe Tur, pilot and reporter who herself is transgender, and Ben Shapiro, senior editor.
Wait a second, did even Dr. Drew have a tough time there?
Shagun Oduolowu, entertainment journalist, Zoe Tur, pilot and reporter who herself is transgender, and Ben Shapiro, senior
herself?
editor, Breitbart News, author of Bullies. Ben, does she deserve this award? For what? For courageously coming forward, for having been an athlete of great prowess, and now fighting a new battle.
What exactly is the battle? I mean, what to do, and my baby's doing it at 18 months old. I wasn't aware that you get a medal for it.
Sorry about that.
I think she's a fraud. I thought the message and the messenger were wrong. I was in the audience at the ESPYs, and if you want to talk about courage, she said it herself in her speech that she retreated to her mansion in the Hill and was... Where was she in the 70s when the LGBT community was fighting for acceptance? Where was she in the 80s when the AIDS epidemic was ravaging the LGBT community?
Running triathlons.
Where was she in the 90s when shows like 90210, Melrose Place, and Will and
On the
Grace were bringing
Reeboks.
gay people to the forefront? Where was she in 2000s?
She couldn't come forward yet.
My thing is this: she's a 65-year-old rich white woman that decided to do this. But don't tell me you're walking in the truth for other transgender kids,
Mr. Edgy.
kids of color who don't have that war chest of money to get the surgery to look like she looks. They're not going to get the cover of Vanity Fair. So don't tell me that she is going to stand on the banks waving her hand as the beacon for transgenders.
You know how stupid that guy is? Just to back this up, listen to how stupid he is. He's trying to be all woke and, you know. But what he's saying is that the only way that people can be transgender, or, you know, be a transgender woman is to have money and get the surgery. So he himself right there is excluding people who... It's you'll see. Just listen to it again. Damn it.
Feeling bad about being transgender.
Where was she in the 90s when shows like 90210, Melrose Place, and Will and Grace were bringing gay people to the forefront? Where was she in 2000s?
She couldn't come forward yet.
My thing is this: she's a 65-year-old rich white woman that decided
Right here. This is the part.
to do this, but don't tell me you're walking in the truth for other transgender kids of color who don't have that war chest of money to get the surgery to look like she looks. They're
Oh, kids. So he's saying the big problem is that the kids don't have the fucking money they need to go get their shit cut off. What the fuck?
not going to get the cover of Vanity Fair. So don't tell me that she is going to stand on the banks waving her hand as the beacon for transgenders when there's a river of blood of people that die.
Okay, regardless of who the messenger is, okay, whether you like it or her not, or think that this is an authentic person or not, or her intent, She is bringing a conversation to the forefront that is helping people better understand, not you, unfortunately, better understand the transgender community,
taking shots at
have
Ben.
more empathy, have more tolerance, and that is saving lives. Because as she stated, there are so many transgender youths and adults that are victims of
Like they're being so careful to say she. That's like pounding in their head right now. She.
violence, that are beat up, that are bullied because of the discrimination. So thank God that now she is mainstreaming it so people can better understand it and have tolerance.
Sam, that's dead wrong.
No, it's not dead wrong.
She lives in the most accepting city in the state. And go do that in Alabama. Be a hero. Be a hero.
Listen to Zoe.
All right, now here comes this Zoe Tour, who is like a former pilot news person or something like that. Used to be a dude, still is technically, depending on the way you look at it. But so this Zoe Tour. Oh, Pug, I'll explain it to you right now. So this Zoe Tour is in there sitting, and the producers sit them right next to each other. Ben Shapiro and it. And Ben's not having this shit. He's like, "Fuck you guys. I'll give you my opinion. I don't care if this fucking bitch is sitting next to me."
Let's get to the next one. Zoe, go ahead.
Good try. You have to bifurcate it. Did she deserve the honor? Probably not. Is she brave? Of course she's brave. All those years invested as this sports legend to come out
Pug, would you hit that?
transgender is horribly difficult. It is the most difficult thing you can do. I've been overseas. I've flown helicopter missions, surveillance missions. I've been shot, stabbed. Being brave is being yourself. And being transgender is about the bravest thing you can do. Did she deserve the award? Yes.
Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
See, now he's having a problem because even though that's that's still a white woman to him, he can't help it.
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion?
Because Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn Jenner.
No,
because
it's her. You're not being polite to the pronouns.
Because
disrespectful.
Okay, forget about
Look
the
at that.
disrespect.
Ben Shapiro
Facts
has
don't
a
care about your
toupee.
feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Caitlyn Jenner's body is male, with the exception of some of his sperm cells. It turns out that his brain structure is male. It turns out that he still has all of his male appendages. How he feels on the inside is irrelevant to the question of his biological sex.
I don't agree with that. I'm not on that train. I'm not on that train. She wants to be called she. I'm going to call her she. I just have a problem with the message and the messenger.
So let's. I'm going to do two things. I want to reiterate what Zoe said.
So he wants it to be some fucking bull dyke, precious looking bitch go out there like with her fucking pockets hanging out, saying, "Hey, listen, you guys, you got to be cool with the fucking transgenders." And thanks for the Arthur B. Ashby. I don't even know what the fucking award's called. Thanks, ESPN.
Which is the bifurcation of the courage to come forward after a lifetime as a male and a certain kind of a male versus did she deserve this award? Listen, awards, what are award ceremonies except an opportunity to catch some eyes?
Especially the ESPN.
So, yeah. ESPN, well done, ABC. They did exactly what their job was, to attract eyes. They did it. That's what award ceremonies are
Thanks,
for.
Puggy.
But in terms of the science behind gender dysphoria, you're very familiar with that, Zoe.
Very familiar.
It's not about the chromosome. Excuse me, the chromosomes within our
both know
nuclei. Yeah, go ahead.
chromosomes don't necessarily mean you're male or female.
Gender.
With gender of
identity. Go ahead.
Okay, it's about to get to the good
but
part.
even
Come on.
Here
we go. Oh, there we go. You see
like
that?
Klinefelter's syndrome. So you don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on
Would you like
genetics.
to discuss the genetics?
No.
What are your genetics?
Now for Ben, he said, "What are your genetics, sir?" He knew what he was doing there. Obviously.
So I'd stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
No, I know. Well, but wait, to be fair, but to be fair,
Look at that. He was like,
now.
Let's see this
About
again.
you're not educated on
Would you
genetics.
like to discuss the genetics?
No.
What are your genetics?
So I'd stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
No, I know. Well, but wait. To be fair, but to be fair, but to be fair.
Oh, he's freaking now. He's like, oh, fuck.
That's not fair.
I'm sorry, it's not rude to say that someone who's biologically a male is a male. Someone who's biologically male is a male.
But Mr. Shapiro, you
The
know
balls on
knew
Ben
very
Shapiro,
well that
man.
saying that to Zoe would be egregiously insulting.
It's not a matter of insulting or inflammatory.
It is.
True.
You are a male. Dr. Drew is a male.
Sir, you're right.
See, like, it's weird. He even admitted
on
it.
paper, what is a fact?
Is a male.
I love how many
Mr.
fucking
Shapiro,
times they walk it
you
back.
knew very well that saying that to Zoe would be egregiously insulting.
That's his problem. That what you said wasn't nice. So.
Insulting or inflammatory.
It
It's
is.
a fact.
No, well,
You are a male. Dr. Drew is a male.
Sir, you're right. Hey, on paper, what is a fact is a fact, and I can't deny that. But you knew that going in that to saying that to Zoe would be aggressively insulting.
It's not a matter of aggressively insulting.
It is.
The entire discussion is
he's
whether
so
we are
triggered.
embracing mental illness and delusion as a society. That's the entire discussion.
No. But that's you're avoiding the fact. You're avoiding the fact. If you want to talk facts, you're avoiding the fact. You're not a dumb man. You knew that saying that to Zoe would be.
Who is this guy?
Stop it. Roll on the last word here, because you haven't had a chance. And then
You know, there's some very startling statistics that are out that say that 80% of us know somebody who's gay or bisexual or even transvestite.
You want me to give my opinion on who will be the Democratic nominee? It's so early. I mean, it's not so early, but it's early enough where people who, like Hillary, might even try to run again. But I think that she'd be stupid too, right? After what happened. That was obviously a giant waste of money and time. I would say just because of how stupid the Democrats are, or they seem to be, it'd probably be Biden. I think Biden will end up getting it. And I don't really have a good reason other than he was part of the Obama team, and they'll try to want Obama back in, and they'll do it by proxy through him.
But only 1% of us know somebody who is in transition. So this is a new discussion for us. A lot of it is very scary for a lot of people. But that's, I think, whether we agree with the whole Caitlyn transition or not, the reality.
Pug, what's like a local? You don't have to get too local, but what's like a decent news outlet for you on like TV down there?
The reality is that we are in a state as humanity right now where we need to exercise a little bit more tolerance. We need to understand the things that we don't understand a bit more.
All right, enough of you, bitch. What else do I got going on here? Oh, this guy right here is one of my favorite dudes. Not okay, but before I say that, because Jay's gonna want to like stab me full of holes. He's just interesting. I don't think he's a man of character or anything like that.
I wonder what I was doing.
This guy runs around, and basically, I think he purposely gets pulled over.
This should be interesting. Pull up to the next intersection.
Yeah, that's what they just told him over the loudspeaker.
Pull
over to the next intersection. You guys think Oprah will run? If Oprah ran, yeah, of course. I mean, for one, she's a
siren,
smart businesswoman. She's likable.
What is with the siren?
You have to be a fucking maniac to
go to
become
the next
president.
intersection and take a right.
Oh, this guy's taking too long to get to the meat of the shit. I think this is the one where he ends up being a real cocksucker to the police at the end. Yeah.
Can you roll your window down for me, please? I just
Jay, you'll love this one.
At the next intersection, I didn't want you to come all the way up to Pasco County.
And the other thing,
No, sir. There's a
Jay, if you ever want to meet this guy too, because I know you're gonna watch this video. If you ever want to meet this guy, he's up in Pasco County right now, in this video alone.
about 5 driveways you could have pulled into.
I thought you meant the
John
intersection. I apologize.
I said the next intersection.
Right here.
There was a community there you could have pulled into.
You guys could collab or something.
To pull in there. There's an open field right there you could have pulled into. There's many places.
Just a misunderstanding, sir.
Okay.
I thought you meant this
Can you roll your window
intersection.
down for me?
Here you go.
Can you roll your window all the way down for me, please?
Why?
for officer safety.
Sir, I'm not going to
that's
I'm recording
horseshit.
everything.
Okay.
Okay,
So
here's
I'd
my
like you
hands.
I'd like you to roll your window down, please.
Sir, I don't feel safe.
You don't feel
See,
safe?
listen to
not.
that corny ass response. You know,
You have 2 law enforcement
I'll
officers?
feel
feel
less
safe.
safe if there's 2 of you here.
How would you not feel safe with police officers here?
I could explain it, sir, but you're not going to believe me. So
so
here's
he
my
goes on
license,
to say
which
he's a
I'm required to
sovereign
give
citizen.
you.
And
Here you go. And here's my insurance.
he's
which
not
I'm
a very
required to give
friendly
you.
guy with the police. Let's just put it
Sir,
that
I'm not
way.
required to by law.
Yes, you are, sir.
I am not.
I'm gonna check
I've been through this many times.
Okay, please put your window down.
Don't get in trouble. You're a liar.
Oh yeah, right
Official
here.
capacity.
Oh yeah, he's a real
With
cocksucker.
guns trying to steal my money. How come he didn't make me sign it? All of a sudden he realizes what the law is. And he tried to tell me I have to answer his questions. He's a liar. I know I don't have to sign it. He tried to tell me I have to answer his questions. No, I don't have to answer anything. I don't have to answer any questions. You guys are liars. You're a sovereign citizen.
Do you think he throws in the sovereign citizen shit just so they're like, man, this guy's fucking crazy?
And I gave
Or do you think like he actually buys he's a sovereign citizen?
him everything he needed, and he insisted I still needed to answer his questions. He's a liar, just like you. Okay. That's what cops say. When cops get cornered, okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't understand why you're so negative towards law enforcement.
Because law enforcement take human suffering and turn it into cash. You guys don't do anything productive. How is stealing my family's money?
Stole your car today and drove away. Who would you call?
If I called the cops and they wouldn't do any good. Because you, first of all, you rarely
Yeah, Jay, listen to this.
recover anything. You rarely prevent any. No, it is true. I'm a police accountability activist for about 20 years now. I've been following you.
How many cases have you followed up?
Wait. That sounds important. That's one of those things that people like just slip through and expect you to be like, wow, that was a lot of words. Like, that was deep and heavy. This guy's a big deal.
You rarely recover anything. You rarely prevent any. No, it is true. I'm a police accountability activist for about.
A police accountability activist. So that could be just somebody who like sees a cop do something and goes, hey, badge number 383 is doing this kind of shit. That's all you. I mean, that's not like anything like you're not ordained or there's no license for that shit.
20 years now. I've been following you.
How many cases have you followed up on in Hillsborough County and District 1 lately?
Hey, how many bad cops have you arrested?
4 for 6 this month.
How many bad cops have you arrested?
Vehicles, 4 for 6 this month.
How many bad cops have you? See, you won't answer that. How many bad cops have you arrested? How many cops breaking the law have you arrested, pulled over, given citations to?
Personally, 1. I've only been here 6 years.
You arrested a cop.
Yeah.
For what?
Domestic.
Oh yeah. You go to their house and they're beating their wife's ass. Come on, he wasn't asking that.
Oh, he was in a private capacity? How about when he's in his official capacity?
He wasn't committing a crime.
How many cops who break traffic laws have you pulled over?
Well, this is playing. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody
So cops
live.
don't break traffic laws?
1 second.
Non-stop. You guys don't follow the law. You guys don't follow the law because you're sovereign citizens.
We actually have GPS in our cars that actually gets us in trouble. If we're speeding for any reason, it sends a...
See, I have 100 videos of you guys doing that. You don't get in trouble. You're a liar. Oh my God, what a liar. Yeah, complain to the cops and then they investigate. The cops investigate themselves.
Just make sure when you get pulled over, just safely pull over. I just want to make
I
sure
did.
you're safe. Safely pull over.
I did.
You did exactly what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
But you said initially you pulled over on 41. Just make sure you pull over to a safe area, just like you did here, okay? That way you're safe and he's safe.
This guy's trying to be so chill, the
If you get
cop.
anything out the window, I don't care if you answer any questions, anything. Just give.
He cared.
Just give.
What's his name?
It's on your citation.
What's his rank?
It's on your citation. He's a deputy. But
Just a deputy. He's not any sergeant or any striped sovereign.
just make sure you give him all your information. That way you.
I did.
Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm trying
And
to
I
find
did.
it.
And I gave him everything he wanted. He wanted more than I was required to give him. No, it's not fine. It's not fine that you ask for more than I'm required to give you. That's disingenuous, uncredible, and it's not. I feel that way.
Trying to find somebody who's live that we can fuck with a little bit.
And you, like I said, that's the end of it. But I'm just letting you know that safety-wise, just make sure you pull all the way off the road. That way you're safe and he's safe. Because these people are drunk, they're texting their...
Dude, why do you keep saying that when I already did?
If you haven't got your tickets, Get your tickets right now. Be there any means necessary. Like get
You
there.
guys think this is a real?
It is for us, by us.
Do
And
you think this is
expression of our
And this
community.
year is gonna be
real?
so-
Oh
it's
fuck! I just
basically
fucked
like
everything
double,
up.
like whatever we
There
did
go.
last year, double that.
You think this is
So
real?
literally, we doubled in designers, we doubled
real
in
time?
models, and we're gonna have a.
See, the name of it
big
is
burlesque
"Let's
show.
Talk Radio with
Yep.
Shelly Shell."
Yep.
Here's the
We're-
name.
you know, because the theme is unity.
Yeah, the theme is unity.
And so
Oh,
I really
fuck,
wanted
this
to
ain't-
convey
Yeah,
the
there's a
message
chat room
through
in there.
universal language. And I was like, well, fashion,
Go in there and say hi to him.
music, dance.
Yeah.
You know, and
I'll
so
say hi
that's why
first,
this year
okay?
we're not really having like singer performances, but
Mhm.
we're gonna have dance performances.
Ooh,
The
like
trans
glow.
chorus of LA is gonna sing a song.
I saw that.
Mhm.
I've heard them sing before. Amazing.
Yeah. And all of it is meant to be very inspiring and uplifting.
The name
At the end of the
is.
day, like,
I can
it's-
actually
it's
put
just about
the
visibility.
link in
We have
chat.
to
That's what I'll
Be
do.
visible, and we also have to show up for one another.
Yes.
And that's why, like, I have 3 hosts. Well, actually, there's 5 hosts total.
Wow.
Right. So we've got the Empress of WeHo. That's
It's gonna
doing
be
the
in my
red carpet
Discord,
show.
Pug.
And then we have 3 main hosts for the stage for the fashion show. It's Michaela Gordon from The Voice.
Okay.
So they've got some type of
who's,
event
like,
going on.
Our trans activist, icon, leader, everything.
Trans
fabulous.
activist? What's going on in the hair?
And then we have Murray Swanby, who is a reality TV star.
All right.
And
They got some
it
Jim
really
Norton
was
looking
about, like,
type of
unity meant to
person
me,
here.
like having all the different letters of our community show up for one
Wow,
another,
that's
be on the stage together.
That's beautiful.
And then we have Rose Garcia, who's hosting the after.
Hey, Rose. Hey, I love
Yeah.
Rose.
Oh, everybody loves Rose.
I don't know. This might be one of those
Such an amazing
fake,
human
like,
being. She's
uh,
been there for me so much. from
live,
day
but
one,
not
even
really
before
live
she
shows.
Knew me, like the first time she met me.
Same.
Can I get a
just always
shout out?
treated me like
Same.
Like I meant something to her, and that.
Oh, this is like a huge
And I even remember telling
LGBTQ
Aaron from Les Factor, like, this
situation. And you know what's crazy? They have over 6,000 subscribers, and I have
major love off the bat.
2 more
I
viewers
mean,
than them.
Just major love. Just she's just.
And I'm one of
the
them.
most
One
welcoming.
of their viewers.
And she's been a major help for this year's show too. So
I'm
Yeah.
so excited. Look, Equality Fashion Week
Let's see.
is something. You
Yeah,
do
they're not
miss.
addressing chat. They don't
What was
respect
last
the
year's
chat,
thing?
guys. You're right.
last year,
What was last year's thing?
I think it was just really more about
dildos.
visibility
About
last year,
visibility,
and
yeah.
then about like increasing
Lesbians.
POC visibility.
Mhm.
Are they
trans
both
and non-binary
lesbians?
Visibility.
So just probably
See,
visibility.
that's what you
Yeah.
get. Most
So
people want to
this
think
year,
about like how
but
hot
unity, I love
lesbians
that.
are.
Well,
That's
I
what
feel
you
like
get
it was
usually.
needed this year because we've
So
gone
think
through
twice
some shit.
about that.
You know,
Facts.
we've got a government that doesn't support us anymore, and so like I
All right,
feel
let's try another guy. Let's try another one. If you guys find one, drop a link. We'll go in there. We can play, as Doug calls it. We can. I just want to play. I wish Doug would come in here. Actually, am I in my Discord? Yeah, I'm in my Discord. Anybody can come in here and hang, or whatever. It's fine. You don't have to. Whatever. If you're all white, it's all right. That's what Frank says. Okay. Talk with T. Late night chat. Okay, 12 in this one. We can talk to these guys. This is a woman.
Check it out. And
She's
thanks
very
for that.
quiet.
Thanks
Let's
for
turn
that
her up a
tip.
little bit.
I love checking out new channels. You guys know every Friday I do channel
Tell her,
reviews.
"Hey, girl."
So tomorrow, get ready because
Beautiful.
I am reviewing everybody that comes in. Is that what the Lord says? Yeah, I'm telling my channel is on Tourette's, but in effort to
Go on
keep
the
my
Discord.
viewers happy, I always ask you guys what you want to do. Pop Vulture Inc. Hello, welcome to the village. How are you tonight?
Okay, we got one, guys.
I hope I'm friends with all NNW family. Yes, the family dream, most definitely. So yeah, I'm
What
still
should I
gonna,
ask her, guys? Give me some
and
suggestions
that's why I
here.
changed my name to just like to my
BBB?
name, my birth name, because I don't have a genre, and my algorithm is all over the place. So I'm trying to maintain a really good audience, but at the same time, not get kicked in the butt by YouTube because I'm all over the place. Are you into BBC? What is that?
All right.
Is it something bad that you can't spell because this is a family-oriented channel, or is it just the initials for something biblical?
All right.
Because the
I
only
cleaned it.
BBC I know is the channel on TV.
Yeah, it's a great station in Britain.
Oh, okay. It's the channel, and yeah, I love BBC. Yeah. Love BBC.
Yeah, the Discord
I
links
started
in like.
watching BBC on TV when
There you
Trading
go, girl. Keep
Spaces
talking
aired,
about it.
and that was one of my favorite shows. And then I started watching Doctor Who, and then Keeping Up Appearances. I think Keeping Up Appearances was my absolute favorite because the vicar on there was just
It's in my
so
Discord,
funny.
Pug.
Me too. What? Annette, I had to ask. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The British Broadcasting Company. I still remember you. The anointing cannot be categorized. This is true. Y'all don't laugh. I have to ask because I have had some people come in the chat and they be off the chain, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Children watch me as well. I teach
I'm gonna get kicked.
Bible study on this channel. Stop fooling around.
Oh shit.
Ever smoke weed for what now? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick 2-minute story time.
Oh god, we gotta hear this.
Who was that just asked me that crazy question? Pop Culture Inc. Okay, so I don't know, I was about like 19. I was like about 18 or 19
I
years
gotta
old,
light
right?
up for one for this
My
story.
friend said, Rhonda, she said, I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna go to the club. I'm like, what club? She was like, we're going to the club in Florence, Alabama. Now, mind you, I'm not 21 years old, so I ain't even thinking that I'm not getting in.
Mm-hmm.
Pound Road Pug, hi, welcome to the village. What's up?
Is that her
fam?
name, Mama
Yes, you
Bean?
do. You never know. Listen, the girl and her man was sitting in the car. No, we were in the truck, sitting in the truck. And then she said, hit this.
Pug,
Now,
I need you to attack me for
mind you, you're
asking
talking to
bad
the
questions or
pastor's
something
daughter.
like that.
I'm like, hit what? And she said, just take a puff. It did nothing. I took the puff.
Give her the slow burn, Pug. Like, get her to
I'm
like
looking
you at
at
first
them,
and
they're
then just
looking at
fucking
me.
hit her
I'm
hard.
like, when do you blow it out?
And then
It had no
give her
effect
some
on me at
references
all.
to our
I don't think I
universe
did
too
it
here.
right. So from that point on, yeah, like it didn't do anything. So what was I supposed to do? I didn't know. You gotta explain stuff to me like I'm in first grade. Like, don't just put something in my hand and say, hit this. I thought she meant to like smack it outside or something. Like, I don't smoke. You gotta split. You gotta tell me. You know, you can't just throw me in the weeds like that. Like, so yeah, it didn't work.
I don't know. This
think I did
lady's
it
too
right,
nice. I can't
and
even.
So yeah, I never did it again. Like ever.
I don't know
And
what
I'm
to do. She's
48
talking
now,
about kids
and that
watching it.
was
She
back when I
got
was like
me.
19.
She's too sweet.
Yo, mama B, you just chilling. Same thing with alcohol.
I need to unleash Sam Hill on her.
She said we really need to hang out. I'm not smoking no weed. What am I drinking? This right here was some Coke, but the ice is kind of like melting it down, so it's mostly like water.
To rave.
And I have Sonic Ice.
Frank,
in
you're going
here.
to. Okay.
That is
All right,
so
we'll come
good.
back to her in a minute.
I love.
I'll let her play in the background for a second
Me some
while I
Sonic
find another
Ice.
person.
Transparency.
This is fun.
Awesome, sis. We ain't always been
This ain't
saved.
bad.
No, I was a heathen. I was a good heathen too. I
was a good heathen.
I made up some cuss words that y'all don't even. They ain't even in the Urban
Oh, is
Dictionary.
this Dez?
Like I did my heathening very well. I smoked
Is this
weed
Dez
one
in the
time.
future?
That was for me. I was so paranoid when I found out. I'm crazy. Oh my God. I went to a concert and smelled it for the first time. My husband said someone smoking weed.
Oh, is this a kid? Oh, if it's a
That's
kid, I
funny.
can't do it. But this looks like a really good. I don't know,
smoke weed
man.
either, but I have done some things.
I'll
I've
click on
seen
it.
some
If it's a kid, I can't fuck with that. My first time making a live stream, and I hope it's a good one.
Host, shut up! You made me hit my computer.
Uh-oh, what the fuck is going on here?
I went to California. Oh.
Yeah, that's a kid. I can't do this. No,
Clap.
we gotta get out of that one. Sorry, guys.
Things done, and I just always wonder why. Why would you do that? Like, I'm too much of a control freak. Like, it took me a long
The
time
young
to become
CEO.
Christian because I am a control freak, and Christianity is a
Oh, boy.
lifestyle, right? Because you have
Let's
to
see.
give
I'm
up
having a hard
control.
time
You have to
finding.
give yourself back to Christ. So it was a
Well, you know,
struggle
on the fly, I'm
because
having
I
a
am a
hard time
control
finding.
freak. So anything
That one would
that
have been
takes
good,
me
but
out of my
he's,
element, and I'm watching
a little
people get
kid.
drunk and get high.
Oh, here we
and
go.
all this
Here's a
kind of
lady.
stuff, and immediately my brain
Yamti,
says to
hello
me,
sa lahat. Jonathan na pa Julian. Okay po, Ate Life.
I found Sam Hill's wife.
Hello po, Ate Lifestyle. Ayan po, ang mga kaibigan ko. Mary Jane, ang saya-saya po talaga. Jonathan, yan po ang mga
what the
tropa pips
fuck?
ko, tropa friends ko. Andyan sila lahat to support me as ever. O, tingnan mo. Kahit kagabi, patay sindi ang
What is she
internet ko
speaking?
dahil naglulok ko po siya kagabi. Na-stress ako, sakit ng ulo ko ngayon eh.
I can't do it. She's gonna put a spell on me. I can't take this shit, dude. I thought it was gonna be a fucking Asian American, not a complete Asian. She went full Asian on me. Having a hard time finding something that's gonna work for us here, guys. No. Okay, what's this? This might be another kid, dude.
I just wanted to say thank you. You know who you are. And if you're watching this, I just wanted to say thank you.
What the fuck? This is shocking.
I was gonna wait until later this year to reveal my cause, but I guess for some reason I can't wait because
Okay.
of it.
So this one's called Dab for the Cause. He's got 4 subscribers. And he says that he's thinking about revealing what the actual cause is that he's dabbing for is what I'm guessing.
The cause is gonna be an organization for, I believe it's the American Council of for the Blind.
Oh, is this person blind?
Yeah, so that's what I have been thinking about, been pondering about, been
Okay, I can't. Okay, we're done.
just.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think I might go see what. Let's see what Ross is up to. 1 second here. Still over there. All right, 1 second. I'm hopping in the room. See if this works. Oh, come on. Hey man, what's up? You're on my show. We're simulcasting right now too. Do you love it? We're making fucking waves tonight, man. Yeah. Oh, is that what we're talking about right now? Music? No, yeah. I wish. I can't pull that off, man. Oh, you can't hear these guys? Oh, the chat's telling me they can't hear you. Fuck. Okay, so wait. If I do this, though, that might cause a problem. Yep, it did. Alright, 1 sec. Alright, well, that wouldn't work. Alright, well, hey, I'm gonna hang it up anyways, guys. Have a wonderful night, everybody. I gotta figure that fucking part out. Yeah, thanks, Frank. My audio sucks. All right, see you guys later.